Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie F1. This movie was directed by Joseph Kosinski, the same man who directed Top Gun Maverick. This movie is very visceral, very immersive. I'm going to start with the pros first. In this movie, the action is the same kind of action that was in Top Gun Maverick. It gives you a first-person view, a first-person perspective on what is happening and the kind of emotions that are taking place within the performances. The movie, of course, is the F1 movie, the Formula One movie. So most of the action takes place on the track with these amazing and incredible Formula One cars. Now in Top Gun Maverick, view and the angle of the immersion was within the cockpit of the planes, but this time it is in the cockpit of the Formula One vehicles, and it is incredible. You feel really involved, you feel really a part of the thrill and the adrenaline rush of these drivers. Brad Pitt was absolutely stunning in the film. I think his performance was spot on. He was able to bring this weight and this anxiety in the character, the demons that his character has in the past. He's able to really show that the nuance of his acting and his acting style. I thought that was very incredible. The other actors as well did a fantastic job. I have no complaints there. Damson Idris, this young man, he acted so well and he was superb in the role that he played, and he has this rival role against Brad Pitt. He's like the new school to his old school methods, and his nuances, his acting style, his youthfulness and energy are a great contrast to Brad Pitt's role. And I thought that play between these two characters was really well realized. The most interesting thing about this film is that the plot is more involved and more intense than the action itself. The story is so well written that it sometimes overrode the excitement and immersion of the action, and I wish that they delved more into the story, more into these characters. Color science of the film was also fantastic. The use of whites and greys and sometimes the stark use of bright red colors was a great juxtaposition to the blandness of some of the scenes. It really plays well with the immersion and especially those big action sequences. The editing and camera work was so well done. I sometimes did not even notice the direction because I was so immersed into the film. And I think the best editing and direction is that which you don't notice. And this was done so well that it played off that very same theory and turned it into practice. I'll move on to the cons. To be very honest, I don't have many cons. The one nitpick I have especially is the fact that there is this montage, and that montage was a little too drawn out. It's in the latter half of the film, a little bit towards the second half, and it kind of drags on, and then there's this music and this kind of very old school montage that I don't think was necessary. And the other small nitpick I have is some of the cameos I felt were not needed, they weren't really required. And yeah, I guess people who are into Formula One as a sport, they would enjoy it. But for me, as somebody who's not too immersed in that world, I didn't know these people and I didn't have much of a connection to them. So I was kind of like, who are they? And then I had to kind of Google them later on and figure that out. But overall, it's a great film. It's a fantastic film. I think it's worth the watch. And I have so many friends who have also watched it and rewatched it already a couple of times. So my opinion is definitely go and watch this film. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. It is absolutely superb. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.